I guess the main inspiration with Gravis is we're always really intrigued with high-end design, and when it comes to our inspirations and building our inspiration boards every season, we always have brands that we look up to on these boards just to bring inspiration and some energy into what we do every day. I think we have had a really good reputation for quality. That comes from the manufacturers that we work with and the factory partners that we've chosen to work with. But it comes down to the materials and fabrics that we choose to use. You know, we try to have an array of materials from your canvases and an array of colors to all the way to like premium leathers. Within the last, I'd say, 5-6 years, we've really turned the ship from where Gravis was, and now we're all about being clean, keeping function in mind, especially when you're designing a skate shoe. You know, those things have to work for the guys. So classic, timeless design is going to be probably our main inspiration in terms of our footwear. Being on trend is also very important. You know, like I mentioned, spending time in Japan, spending time in Europe as well. They have different needs, different consumer bases that have different styles. So we try to be pretty consistent, but we know that where we're headed right now is it's hitting on all these markets at the same time. Skate's actually a newer component to our business. When the brand moved out here in '06 from the East Coast, that's when we started Skate. Prior to then, we were kind of a sneaker/fashion kind of brand. We've never left that. We've always made sure that we stayed true to our roots and mixed fashion in with like a sneaker aesthetic or silhouette. So when we brought Skate on, that really influenced the rest of the collection, even bags, you know, because we were working with our riders like Arto and Dylan.
It's been fun that most of our athletes are creative, and it's really interesting to play off of those things. You know, certain guys are into fashion, certain guys are into photography, certain guys are into art, but you know, we don't necessitate those things when we're looking for athletes. You know, it begins and ends with, you know, their sport, what they're into, and you know, they got to be fucking badass at what they're doing. We're always working with our athletes on what they've got going on and what they want to do and ideas that they have, and they're super, super involved with everything that we do. So we don't need to look too far down the road to where we're not paying attention to here and now. I mean, here and now is where everything is happening, and we need to pay attention to it. It's what's really important for us. If you get stuck planning shit, then you're not doing anything, and all the fun stuff that's happening is the stuff that's happening now anyway. So we try to stay, you know, try to keep ourselves in check and not get too wrapped up in sitting behind a computer and actually being out on the road with our guys.
We really stand behind fit and comfort and quality. If we keep that consistent from day one of the project all the way to the end, we're staying true to ourselves. I think that hybrid of fashion and function is really going to set us apart and really you know, help us carve out our own niche in the market.